my name is Virginia, the founder of 17 UK, and today I want to make a simple tutorial how to make yourself a scrunchie from a microfiber towel. I don't know if you know, but microfiber is quite nice for the hair, gentle for the hair. It prevents or reduces the frizziness of the hair, and also it does absorb quite a lot of water. So I've got this towel with me today, and you can make the scrunchie whatever size you want. I'm going to make super size scrunchies, as this is what we do most. So you can cut it any measurement you want. Today probably I'll cut 7.5, and I will show you how I will do it. Just cutting the fabric now. You can see I'll put this aside. So this is the strip which we've got, and I will show you how I do it. I'm going to put this little label, which is 17 UK, which I attached to all of my scrunchies, and you can come with me to the machine and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so now we take this part of fabric which we cut and we fold it in two, so we can have these two edges, the shorter edges, together. And then you can put it on. I would go with 6 stitch length. So you keep it together, and what I do, I start sewing and then go back so I can fasten it a little bit. And this is where I do place my label, as it's both-sided. It doesn't matter how you put it, you just need to be inside like that. And then I continue. And again I finish with back and forth. Cut the edges. So this is called the burritos method, where you have this big tube, and the way I do it, just point it, I fold it in two, where I have the middle, the sewing bit, just seam I just done. I put it in the middle, and then the fabric on the top, I fold it like that, and then once more, and then I like to put these two sides of the edges together so it matches. I do it like that, and I like the label to be on certain side, so I hold it like that, and then I place it this way. So now I will go all around And again, I will fasten here the stud. As this is a towel fabric, it's a little bit thicker when you sew all of the edges. My machine is a Gemini model from Stitch Master by Knit Master, and it is a present. It was given to me from a friend of a friend, probably 18 years ago. They just did not want it, and it has been such a blessing for me. I'm thankful for this machine. It is made in Japan, and it is very, very good. So when you go around, you pull the inside, which we folded down, which also is turning it all around. Just make sure you don't sew over this bit in the middle, so you need to make sure you push it in. Okay, now we've got we've sewn our scrunchie, and what we need to do is just pull the middle bit. And when I do scrunchies in bulk, I just leave them like that, so after that I don't have to finding the hole. So I just leave them like that and continue with the rest, and then you don't have to sit in front of the sewing machine to do the elasticating. What I use, I do the scrunchies in bulk, and then I sit down in the lounge and we can talk or can watch something on the telly and just being occupied. So I use this tool, which is called bodkin. It's called Clip and Guide Bodkin. It is very, very good for putting the thread in, and I'll show you what we do. So you just unclip it here. This is my elastic. So when you unclip it, you put it in here and then clip it, which hold the elastic in. So then I already know where my hole is because of what I've left. So I pull it nicely, and then I start threading the elastic with the bodkin. I don't pre-cut my elastic because I find it much more difficult to take the bodkin out. So then you unclip it and you have the two ends. So I just fiddle it. You don't want it to be very big, you don't want it to be too tight. So let me see, roughly this will be okay. So what I do, I tighten, I do 3 knots just in case, so it's nice and tight. And then I cut it. Just cut this little bit to make it nice and good finish. So then I pull it like that, and now the only thing which left to do is to fill this gap, and I'll show you how I do it. Okay, so this is the scrunchie now, and I told you that I like my labels to be in a certain place, so when you look at them, let me just move you so you can see, we have labels which we put on each scrunchie, actually only on the super size and minis, so I put it here, and the label is on this side. So now I will show you what I do. Instead of going back and forth for closing of the gap, what I do is you get the gap and just make sure you start stitching a little bit before the opening, and I bring the stitch length to a very low, like 1.5, 2, and it creates a very, very fine stitching. Oops, this may happen, the thread just pop out. Let's just make sure it's in the right place. So now we continue until this gap is, the gap is a little bit further forward. Now it's up to you if you wanted to do the closing with the same thread. I will show you why I haven't done mine with pink. In a moment, because you cannot see it. So it's okay. If it's something very obvious, you can, I do put the same thread, but if it's a colorful one, I just pick one of the thread which is on the scrunchie pattern, and this is how I do it. So this is how we finish our scrunchie. We just move the sewing machine so I can show you, and it's look absolutely gorgeous. I just had my hair washed, so I'm going to put it on for you to see, and I hope you liked this tutorial, and I'm going to make a few more tutorials what I'm making, and it is such a fun to create your own stuff. I would appreciate your comments, how they turn out. You can put pictures to show me how you've done it, and I can try and help with some more patterns. Thank you for watching. Bye. Here's the scrunchie, and I'm just going to show you how I do it on my hair. I've got it wet, so you can just slightly dry it so it doesn't drip on you, and especially the people who are using the curly girth method, they can just put whatever they're putting on the hair and just do it as a pineapple. And just leave it like this to dry. I hope you like it. Hello, I just wanted to show you what my hair look like. I'm just going to take the scrunchie I made. So then you can leave it like that and it can dry even further. And all the hair, all the water has gone into the scrunchie, but because it absorbed quite a lot of it, doesn't feel it. This is what my hair look like. The scrunchies I made, you can just put them in your hair and they stay whole day there without moving. They're not tight, too tight to give you headaches. They're just perfect. You can make one for yourself, or if you want you can visit 17 UK and get yours from there.